Thanks again for staying with us. It's all about election, campaigns, votes, and all of that in the next 3 days before the election proper. I have with me in the studio now the governorship candidate of APGA, the former chief of staff to Edo State government, former Argon State chairman, former Wunde Council chairman. I'd like to thank very especially Dr. Isaiah Osifo, who is also a teacher and a lecturer. Dr. Isaiah Osifo, many thanks for joining us on the phone.
Oh, thank you.
And I also forgot that you are a farmer.
Yeah, I am a farmer. I am a farmer.
Okay, what does a vote for Isaiah Osifo and APGA in this election mean?
A vote for me and for APGA entails effort for the enthronement of democracy. That is the theme of our campaign. A political scientist at University Dawn, teaching political science for so many years. Did research in Nigeria, United Kingdom, and over the world. That the principles of democracy are very simple to know. And they are lacking in our system. If we have democracy, you're going to talk about development. So when I listen to candidates talking, and nobody's referring to the enthronement of democracy, these promises are fake. We don't have rule of law. The government are not accountable. This government is going on in a few months. He has not told us one day what he is getting as allocation to the state government. It's not his personal money. The government should be accountable to the people. The judiciary is not independent. They still go to governor for papers, for pen and biro. That's not the system that we should operate. The judiciary should be independent. We don't have a parliament that is independent. The parliament is still subservient to the executive government. In most cases, the government decides to become speaker. That is not democracy. In a democratic system, the parliament supervises the executive government, not the other way around. And of course, we still struggle to have autonomy of the local government. As Argon chairman, I fought for autonomy to the Supreme Court. I'm happy that recently the Supreme Court gave judgment on autonomy, but in practice, it's still not there. So you need a governor, as Osifo, that will ensure the operationalization of the autonomy of local government in Edo State. And of course, impartial and professional civil service. These 6 pillars are important, and they are not there. The civil service has been bastardized. Level 14 officer is elevated as PS over level 17 officer in Edo State government. Principals on level 13 are appointed over their senior colleagues level 16. So the civil service is highly demoralized on the lowest end. So you need a vibrant, impartial, professional, well-motivated civil service, including teachers and doctors. So if you have these 6 pillars, then you'll be talking about democracy. So that is what I am coming to bring on board. You don't need money to achieve this foundation, this principle of democracy. You need conscience. You need a political orientation. You need a partisan political culture. That does not require budget. You can achieve it in the first day in office. That Edo people will know that yet they have a democratic system of government in place. So when you have that, all those things will be added onto it.
The feeling is that the impact of the present administration is good to define this election. Do you think that's something that should be taken seriously?
Of course, present administration definitely. The incumbent government must have an impact on the outcome of the election. If you have done well, the people go there to reward you. If you are not done well, the people go there to vote against you and against those who are parading as your candidates.
In your opinion, is that on the positive or on the negative?
Of course, it is on the negative because the government has not done well. Just take a simple principle, rule of law. You disrupt people's houses without judicial pronouncement. You stake land without due process. You govern for about 7.5 years. You have not told Edo State what they are getting. You're not transparent. Why should people go and reward a man who is not transparent? Okay? Local government autonomy will not allow it. Look at the local government election that was conducted. A sham. Twice I was elected as council chairman. The people elected their councillors. You take the right of the people. You cannot be an enemy of democracy and people go and reward you. If you don't allow the people to choose their councillor, to elect their councillor and chairman, you are against the people. You are against their right. You cannot even conduct a free. I would have expected a governor who is educated to say, oh, if others are doing it, I won't do that. If I'm elected as chairman of council or as chairman of Edo State government, I will allow the people. I will support. It's not even me. It's not even my duty. The system will put a system in place that will ensure credible, free and fair election in the local government election so that the people will not be empowered to elect councillors of their choice. When we're running for council election, you go around the communities as if we are running for governorship election. Councillors go around their wards as if they are running for House of Assembly. Today, we don't even know our councillors. They are selected. So a governor that can do that is an adversary of democracy. So they are not going to go there to reward you for taking their right. Okay, is it infrastructure you're talking about? Now, you're talking about rice. I see government sharing 5 kg rice. It's a shame. Edo State is a rice producing state. The gestation period of rice is just 3 months. If you so love rice that you can put people on the streets and we give a 5 kg, in 8 years you need to produce 1 bag of rice. There is 4,000 hectares of land, rice farm established by Agbede at Agbede, uncultivated. If you invest just $1 billion in Agbede rice farm, you're going to have tons of rice that will be enough for Edo people that will not even sell. How can you run a government for 8 years? You so love rice, but you didn't produce one bag. It's a food commodity, a crop that has a gestation period of 3 months. Beans, I think, make near Okula. They grow beans. We don't have beans. Potato grows all over the place in Edo. So it is not for you to blame the federal government. Actually, farm development is the responsibility of states and local government. As council chairman, I established farm for my local government. We have maize farm, which we are selling to a flour mill. So today we have oil palm plantation. That is the highest source of internal revenue to Wode Council. It will interest you to know. 18 local government areas in Edo State. Wode is the only local government area that has a farm. 22 years ago, 25 years ago, I already knew the importance of agriculture. Even though I'm not a farmer, as a student and researcher in development studies, a macroeconomic that will robust has that foundation for agricultural development. When you have agricultural development, there's technological innovations, all other things will be added. If you have technology and innovations and you don't have agriculture, what's your time?
What are you doing differently on 3 fronts? The economy, security, and health and education.
The economy, we will lay a foundation with agricultural development. We will lay a foundation with industrialization. Now, we are buying fuel for 1,000 naira a litre. You're telling me, Sonny Duke, I went to UNN. I'm an Osuka guy. I schooled in Britain. You're telling me you can't have a refinery in Edo State? That the British and the Americans are doing that better than us? No way. Osuka guy can take that from you. I want to have a refinery. And that will be a strong base of our economic development. You can't be buying a litre of fuel for 1,000 naira a litre in a state that is an oil producing state. We have gas in our bed, the highest in Africa. It's been flared. We cannot convert it for domestic use. If you convert the gas we are playing in our bed into domestic use and you refine petrol, you're going to create about 10,000 jobs. You're going to bring up the cost of price. When the motor is, the consumers will be happy. If you establish agriculture and support the farmers to have agriculture strong base, you're going to have surplus with food will be cheap, the farmers will be happy, the those selling will be happy, the consumers will be happy. Now look at our road. Why can't we decentralize this work? That I will do. I will decentralize this work so that every local government will have full complement of road construction and road maintenance. It does not cost more than 200 million naira for the full complement of a road equipment architecture in a local government. Put that in a total scale. That gives about 4 billion. Are you saying state government? Look, you can't go to Agbede. You can't go to Ebilo. You can't go to Idogbo. You can't go to Remo. All your produce local government is a write-off. What is going on? So that would be my focus on the economy. Now, in the Bende Brewery has been abandoned. Why can't we revive Bende Brewery? Obama had Edo Pharmaceutica. Why can't we have it? Drugs now are expensive. Oh, is it we're going to be waiting for Indians and Germans to do drugs for us all these years? I am a researcher, I am a scholar. We were trained, and you are too, you are trained. You know you're a journalist on TV. You don't think that the CNN guy is better than you. You won't believe that the CNN guy is better than you. Same for us who are seasoned political scientists and observers. We don't believe that American politicians are better than us. It's just unfortunate that people have been taken for a ride. And that's why I'm begging the people, when somebody comes to you to say he wants to be governor, ask him what he or she has done before. This guy just came from Lagos, just enter an aeroplane, go and lodge in the hotel, plant big boss all over the place, and want to be elected as governor. No single record of what you have done for your community, what you have done for the youth. These big boss candidates, please do away with them. They're not here to help. They're here to come and steal your money. I put it in a raw form. Look at how brutally arrested. The professors have been abused. I paid bursary as chairman of council. Professors also paid bursary. Now it is strange to even to stress in the state that they don't even know anything about bursary. I left government about 22 years ago. Osifo left about 50 years ago. Nobody has paid bursary since Osifo left the state government. I'm going to continue that. You were in the university. Even if they don't pay bursary, you have some welfare package. I pay bursary, also pay bursary. I will pay bursary to Edo indigenous. I'm a university teacher, I'm a father. I know they desire to be assisted in one day school. They are not talking about it. We are not helping the farmers. This government has not built one market in 8 years. You just left the market women to be there. You collect revenues from market, but to back like that for keke and pay, from market women, from pure water seller. These revenues are went to billions of naira. We are not taking anything to the common man. What has this government done for the common man in the past 8 years? You only went to Lagos to go and bring somebody from Lagos to come and be governor. A man does not have a stake. Do you govern a place where you don't have a stake? On Sunday, if you win, you are back to Lagos. Your wife is there, your children are there, you don't have a shop, you don't have a farm. I don't people, please. These Lagos politicians that are coming to take you for a ride, they are not coming to anything. They are not educated. Before we are talking about education, go to university and see professors that are more educated. So we are not big in education. If you are talking about education, go to Abuja University and Osifo. Go to Archipel. So it is not the education that they are bringing, because compared to those who have in Uniben, they are not even educated. Compared to those who have in Ekpoma, they are not even educated. So it's not education they are bringing. It is not industry that they have here they want to go look after. They don't have industry. They don't have a farm. Other than they're interested in revenue of the state, which they will repatriate to Lagos.
Okay. Thank you, Dr. Isaiah Osifo. We have more time. I would love to talk to you. What's your final word to Edo people in 30 seconds?
My final word to Edo people is what I'm emphasizing, that please look at my antecedents. Obi was supported last year because he was governor in Anambra and did well. Use the same wisdom, apply the same formula. I am the only person in this contest. I'll be campaigning about my achievements, what I have done in agriculture, in youth development. First chairman to take Owode youth to Norway, Scandinavia, to go and play a ball. In security, first chairman to establish armed vigilante in this in Edo State. In market movement development. Okay, now all these antecedents that I have is what I'm saying. Look at my antecedents. I'm obviously the best man for the job. Okay. And that will make you be a happy person. So go there, pray for APGA, put your hand on Kok Okporo Okpa. We are electing a scholar, an administrator, a community man, a farmer, a teacher as governor. That will be there for everybody and for the interest of the people of Edo State.
Thank you very much, Dr. Isaiah Osifo, the APGA governorship candidate for Edo State, for joining us this morning.